There's a time I was going through a very difficult financial situation, and I made a promise to my God that should He make me come out of this situation, I will live to glorify His name. And I want to welcome you here in this channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't. Now, have you ever been in debt? I was in debts, and some debts are spiritual. Some are you know, some are spiritual. Others are just debts. Because I don't want to tell you that if you go to a shop where you purchase your milk and take a debt there of milk and you refuse to pay, or you don't pay at the agreed time, I don't want to call that spiritual. But there are those debts that you want to come out of, but you are unable completely. You are unable to come out of that debt. So some of this, we are going to talk about spiritual debts and how difficult they are and how destroying they are. They can destroy you. They come into your life. You try to disentangle yourself from them, but you can't. But there are debts that you intentionally have not paid, but it is not that it is impossible to pay them. These spiritual debts are those debts that you they destroy your life. You don't want them in your life, but they are there. I want to take this opportunity to tell you that money is spiritual. Money is spiritual, and money can form you or destroy you. Money is, I don't know how to describe money in a language that you can understand. We all wake up to go look for money, but this money that we look for, if you used it the wrong way, it can destroy us. Money is in my tribe we say that money besa imurikagwo na ingĩ. Money is the one that you use to to give like a torch to see other money the other side of life. And debts are heavy burdens that weigh you down. A person who is carrying a debt is so burdened that they cannot even be able to think. There are times that you cannot even think. You think your mind has hit the dead end because you feel like your mind is not even functioning anymore. Debts are very, very bad. So, financial debts, I have had them, and there was a time that I thought I was cursed or bewitched because I tried to work towards paying my debts, but I couldn't. I tried to pray, I couldn't. It was an invisible power that was barricading my ability to live. And I at one time felt like I needed to just shut myself somewhere in a dark place and forget about life. And when you reach to that point where you feel like you don't even want to think, nothing is working in your situation, you can actually go into a depression. Many people have even killed themselves because of situations, money. So don't you think that this is a very simple topic that we are discussing here? Money can make you take your own life because auctioneers are there at your door. You are praying, but nothing is happening. You want to pay this debt so that you can move on with life. But the people that you owe are too many that you keep borrowing from this place to pay this one. When you pay this other one, you go and borrow from that other place to pay this one. Then you stay, and then you say, okay, the past person that I borrowed from is now asking for the payment. So you go and borrow from a third one, a fourth person, to come and pay the previous first person that you had borrowed from. And that is the life that I was living. I want to tell you that it is a life that was pulling me like I would just, cut off any minute and die. It is a very, very, very bad situation in life. There's that spirit, the spirit of poverty that follows you when you're in such a situation. It follows you to a point that it pursues you to a point that you hit a dead end. And I don't know if there is anyone that has ever been in my situation, you have to break all those agreements. You have to break all those agreements with the demonic powers that tie your money or hinder you from getting money. And you have to know what scriptures to read in order to come out of these situations. There is a scripture in Matthew 6:24 that says that there is nobody that can serve two masters. That scripture is very, very important. Go and read that scripture. Break agreements with demons that make you live under pressure and under debt. And pray, though that power to pray sometimes disappears. Pray and tell God, God, help me that I come out of this situation. Help me, Lord, that I pay these debts. Help me that I stop borrowing. Help me. And God, because He's faithful, you can fast. You can choose to maybe go on a, on a, yeah, it is actually a fast, because it doesn't matter whether it is a full fast or the partial fast. That time that you are in that kind of a debt, I don't want to tell you to go on a very dry fast, because actually the mind is so weak, such that if you make your body weak also, you can die. You can come into a situation and maybe shut up. So make sure that you eat something small and go on a fast and try to break this agreement with the devil, and the devil will be defeated. So there are times that God comes in our lives and you don't even know how He rescues our situations. Imagine you'll just, after praying and after trying what you can do, not to continue borrowing, and maybe speaking to the people that owed you to extend your time that you may pay up after an extended period of time, you will come out of it. I can tell you for sure, it doesn't matter. You'll not even know how you'll come out of it, but because you have broken the agreement with the devil, because these are devil related, demon related debts, break that agreement with the devil and you'll come out of it, I tell you. So you'll end up finding that you have been set free, and decisions that you'll make after that will matter whether you will ever come back to that situation or not. Make sure that you don't take any more debts. Don't don't think that it is going to be very, very easy. You have to practice some kind of a stewardship, some kind of a behavior, or it is actually behavior. And you have to make sure that you have given yourself a warning and said, not again, and steward whatever you have in or whatever you are getting from your, obviously there must be a way that you'll be earning some little money from wherever you work, and God is going to be able to give you an ability to just manage what you have. Don't go to ranks of taking or chewing more than you can swallow. That's all I can say. Chewing more than you can swallow, and you'll come out of it. Pray and fast. And when you come out of it, get disciplined, and life is going to be okay. I came out of it, so you can. And I'm telling you, right now, there may be that person who is going through a situation, and you are wondering, how can I come out of this situation? It is not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. I cannot tell you that, yeah, it's easy, you'll surely come out of it. No. But make sure that you avoid debt and pray and fast and come out of it and get disciplined. And then you're going to continue moving on with your life. May God bless you. Even as we meet in the next video, subscribe if you haven't, give this video a like, and we see you again. Bye.